episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the official teaser trailer for the Seth Rogen produced movie of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. Now, of course, this is coming off of when we initially heard he was doing it, we automatically thought, oh, he's doing Bay Turtles live action. But then, of course, it'll come out that, oh, no,
it's fully animated.
Full CG animated. And there's a couple of things to note about this one. It does have an all-star cast. Mm-hmm. Like, you have the likes of Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne, Jackie Chan, Paul Rudd, John Cena, like, playing, and even Seth Rogen himself is in the movie. But what's great is, but the main four are, I wouldn't say relatively unknowns, but more of, like, up-and-coming actors. Like, for example, April O'Neil, the voice of her is the one who plays Sydney in The Bear, for instance. But you have, a, like, relative four playing, like, basically not as well-known actors, young actors. Mm-hmm. And another positive note for this is that it is being directed by a couple people who worked on Mitchell's vs. the Machines, which should have won the Oscar that year, in my opinion, but neither here nor there. But yeah, what do you, like, what's your mindset going into this, knowing full well the Michael Bay TMNT stuff happened, the Nickelodeon ones happened?
What it is that what they're doing is that they're seeing evolution in animation, and perfect example is like Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse started it, and then Mitchell's and Machines again pretty much is another one you can see the evolution of the change of animation, as well as Puss in Boots, which is that frame skippage, pretty much the high speed motion, and just that comic book feel that they're trying to give for some of these characters, and just that step in the new evolution. I think that's what we're getting here, is another step forward for them. I mean, the last animated TMNT film we got was TMNT, pretty much, which, don't get me wrong, was beautiful, fantastic animation
for its time.
For its time, pretty much. For at that time, they did a phenomenal job with the animation. Now it's like if we're gonna do another animated Turtles, how are we gonna evolve the animation? How are we gonna evolve the style to give that, just like when they do with the TV shows? How are we gonna give that unique look that make it stand out on the film?
The one thing I know that this one is a full-on Nickelodeon produced film, unlike the previous TMNT films we've gotten. Yeah. I mean, suffice to say, I didn't grow up with the original series. I grew up with the Nickelodeon version. I grew up with the Fox Box version and the Nickelodeon version. So, but suffice to say, I know just enough to survive a TMNT quiz. Yeah. What about you?
That's what I said. It's about the same. I mean, it's not like we're diehard super, like heartthrob type of, fans for it. It's like we know enough just to get by. Yeah. That's about it. But enough said, let's dive into this and see what we're going to get in this adaptation for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. So here we go.
Yes, he has the same...
Get it.
From permanent to teenager. That's putting it mildly.
That's putting it mildly. Generation. Yeah, they give me that comic book feel.
Love it. Stay still. No.
They're teenagers.
Let's try that again, but with ninja stars. Hey, why do we pick a fruit shaped exactly like my head? Stop talking, you're ruining my concentration.
You're fine, chill. He's gonna die.
Yeah, they're literally teenagers.
Wait, did you hear that? What was that? Well, nothing we can do. You guys wanna grab pizza?
Whoa, Splinter.
What the heck are those things? They look like little Shreks to me.
Oh,
we prepared our whole lives for this, man. Oh my god!
I didn't see.
What happened? Is Donnie bleeding? It was an accident.
It's still in my leg! It's still in my leg!
So, you were baby turtles who made contact with Mystery Goo.
April.
Well, we prefer the term ooze, but yeah.
It's like more like, it's just nicer.
It rolls off the tongue better, yeah. Ooze. It's nice, right?
Dude, sounds like right? Giancarlo Esposito as well. Damn.
Yeah, he's voicing Baxter Stockman in this.
Nice. So what we're getting is like more like preteen type of teenage
They're
Turtles.
teenagers.
They're teenagers.
They're young teenagers, but they're teenagers.
That's why I said they're those pre-tweens.
They're like as soon as you hit 13, that's a teenager.
That's what it is. They're pretty much. That's what I said because you got them have braces and their voices. It's much younger than we get them as of that.
Like I said, it's smart casting for them because they're so young. The cast younger.
They're much younger, so they're gonna be a little rambunctious, a little bit like kids.
Let's talk about the really cool looking stop motion elephant in there.
Yeah, that's right. And it's like what I just stated. The style they're going with. That comic book feel for a style.
It does feel like because on the scale of Mitchell's vs. Machines and Into the Spider-Verse, this is leaning a bit more towards Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're giving that comic book feel, the attitude, stuff like that. And like you said, it's like you get... Well, that's what I said. It fits perfectly for the style that they're going for with this. Especially for the type of turtles we're getting.
Yeah, we don't get to talk a lot about this evolution of using the style of stop motion in computer animated stuff, like feel that somebody's snap for snap doing the stop motion tradition.
But not only that, but at the same time, giving that comic book feel, because at the same time, what this a little bit reminding me of is when it kind of has that feel of what Street Fighter had. Pretty much the game, where it's like they gave you that comic book, classics, that type of style, and they're adding that in here as well, which is really cool. I love it. The style looks like someone's literally painted these on. These are just still paintings that somebody drew right there in the spot. But like I said, it looks cool. It looks fun. It's definitely set for those the definitely younger generation. For it's like, hey, these are literally teens, and so they can understand.
But then at the same time, this is what's from Permanent Change or Seth Rogen. We get the vibe of this is still at the same time a homage to fans of the original series.
Yeah, it's still
series with the asterisk again, considering how many series there's been of TMNT. There's been
a different April O'Neil looks like too, like a different take on her this time.
Yeah,
around.
much younger April O'Neil, which. Of course, we already know the Nickelodeon animated CG animated series did the same thing.
Yeah,
and I'm all fine with it. Honestly, I can go off because the first thing they revealed wasn't even the trailer; was who's voicing who. John Cena is voicing Rocksteady, which is the second time
or a WWE star
is being performed by a WWE pro wrestler.
Bebop and Rocksteady you got in this one.
Seth Rogen is voicing Bebop, which of course he had to put himself in this. Rose Byrne is voicing Leatherhead, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But there's not much to say on the premise. I mean, the trailer says the premise.
Yeah.
It's their first chances of being real heroes.
Real heroes and being pretty much ninjas in a way, and you get.
I wasn't expecting Splinter with the fro.
He's got that fro like mohawk fro. That's what he's going with here. That's what he's getting. We get timed just right, but it's like that's what we're getting with this Splinter. It's more of like a interesting take on him. What they're going with, but it's still See, look at it. It's like he's got that fro type of.
What this gap of animation quality reminds me of, this evolution, is when video games started using cell shaded a lot more often. At first it was heavy, now you couldn't tell the difference.
And
nowadays it's been dialed back and better toned down.
Yeah. Here, that's what I said, animation's been evolving, and we're in the middle of seeing this evolution of animation. It's like, okay, now we gotta go with a new take. It's like the studios are learning. We need to evolve your characters, these stories with new looks, new styles, stuff like that. And like I said, Puss in Boots did that in their sequel. Because the first one did a regular animation, the second one just kicked it up with a notch where they used that stop motion perfectly with those high intense action scenes, and it helps sell and deliver.
Because what's great about the backgrounds is they all look like storyboard art.
Yeah, that's what makes them. That's what makes them unique. It looks like I just paused and it looked like that somebody just painted that. That's what it looks like. Still by still, it looks like someone just painted that right there in the spot.
Yeah, it has good vibes. I like the animation style, and I like these guys because we've always gotten they've always done it in the movies and shows. They've always done this. Now they're really getting into it. Here,
it's like they're more childish. Yeah.
Really, first time them trying to be heroes based on the stuff they learned from Master Splinter.
It's like here we still have those childish tendencies, those really preteen tendencies that they would get into themselves into, that we all get ourselves into. But they realize they have to step it up. Yeah. They have to make it move. They have to, now start learning. It's like everything we've been taught.
Sorry, fun fact. It's called the Laird, which is it's the last name of one of the original creators of TMNT. Yeah. Sorry, that's a little thing I missed.
No, but it looks good. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to check this out.
Just like I said for TMNT, which I love because the animation, they went full detail on it, and that was just... I still love the end. My favorite scene is that fight scene on the rooftop between Leonardo and Raphael in the rain. That just was the most epic fight scene they did animated, for a TMNT.
And what's cool is you don't get that vibe yet with this version. No,
you don't.
Raph's still a little impulsive, but not to where he doesn't always 100% disagree with Leo's stuff.
Yeah.
You don't get that vibe. They're all just teenagers.
And that's what works. That's what's helping this out here. Is with the story, it's helping that it's like you show this in front of kids, they're all gonna love it because it's like they're all acting like how they would.
And that's why I love Rogen's focus on this movie this is an actual origin story for them. This is how they became heroes.
This is how they became, at least for us adults, the heroes that we know them of, to become.
I mean, I haven't seen anything about Master Splinter. I mean, not Master Splinter. Shredder in this.
Shredder, yeah.
I'm curious to see if he'll be in this. If not, maybe they save him for a sequel.
Maybe this is.
He feels like a sequel villain.
Maybe this is pretty much even then. Maybe this is even a origin for him. Maybe this is just like early comings, where it's just like. Somehow it's like on the side, it's like we see the birth of Shredder and how he's formed.
You got a Pixar movie coming out this year. You got the next Spider-Man, Spider-Verse movie coming out this year. And you got this coming out this year. It's a good year for animated films.
And we still get those dark horses out of nowhere. There's sometimes that that blows us out of the water. Perfect example is with the Oscars, with some of the movies that we watched for Best Animated, where it just blew us. We're like, wow, this was unexpected.
Yeah, stop motion animated film won for Best Animated. It was one of two that got stop motions that got animated.
Not laminated.
Yeah, laminated. Yeah, overall, can't wait to check this out. So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about TMNT or just anime films like this in general, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
What did you guys think of this trailer? Are you guys psyched? Are you guys huge Turtle fans yourselves? You grew up with it, and you're excited. You like the new take they're going with this, especially the style, the animation that they're going with this overall. You like it because it's something that you can share it out with your kids even more, or even if they were already into it, I think they're going to dive even deeper into it even more with this type of storytelling, with this new style that they're going with for this film. I mean, let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
You can check out our Mitchell's versus Machines. You can check out our trailer reactions.
Machines,
yeah, you can check out our trailer reactions right here on the channel. But until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
This has been a very TMNT-filled episode of SRB.
See you
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.